Okay, let's check out how to install the Valentine's asset. Super easy. You just go to your folder, Assets, Cyberluna, Valentine. Then you see this preform. And you drag it on your avatar. And then in my case, this is already going to fit. But in your case, it's probably not going to fit your avatar because you have different sizes. Super easy now. You just open the placement tool. The asset here also shows you where it is. Under Cyberluna Asset Creation, and then Hierarchy Ping tool. And then all you need to do is you need to fill these two slots. So the first slot is going to be the asset, and the second slot is going to be the ping database. And then you can change those however you want it to be. And you can dark out. And now you can super easily place the stuff. Everything has tooltips if you hover over the buttons, but I'm also going to go over it real quick in the video. And so let's start. Footsteps left. You place them under your left foot. Then footsteps right. Place them under your right foot. Then the first train object. You can press F to zoom in on an object. Let's make this invisible now. So where were we? You just place this in your right thumb, right at the end. If you have like claws or nails or stuff, you can place it under there. Also says it in the tooltip. And then you just place all of the fingers like under your own finger. And so the trails are going to get emitted at the right location. And we do this for the right hand and for the left hand. You can simply swap the positions if you want. For example, the right hand is going to have these positions, and the left hand has the same, but you have a minus in front of this X coordinate. Yeah, and then you place all of these. Super easy. You just click on the buttons and move them around. Then we have the headband, which you have to move up and down basically. I mean, I guess you could move in front and back too. And so it fits your hand. Because this is where you get touched and then headband particles get emitted. Then we have the first prop that is a bit more complicated. This is the flower bouquet. And so you have the back position and then the positions in your hands. And all you need to do is you click on the button and it says place behind your back where you can grab it. And check the gizmo. So this capsule here. You can enable these or disable them by clicking on this blue ball. And then you just move this. So it is where you want it on your back. And this shows where it is going to get gripped, basically. Then we have the left hand position. These are dummy objects. They are auto-deleting on upload, so you don't need to worry about them at all. You just move this so it fits into your hand. And then you also move the right hand version, of course. And then you can grip this in any hand and while drop it and stuff. And if you smell it, it's going to emit cute sounds. Okay, So the bouquet is completed. Then you can simply hide this with the eye icon on the side. Then we have the katana, which I've hidden. So let's unhide that. And we're just going to do the exact same thing, basically. We're going to move these 3 positions around. Like, you can have it on this side of your hip, for example, or on this side, or like on the back. You can, of course, also change the VSC Fury armature link component if you want it on your back, etc. And then you have the left hand that you can move, so it fits into your hand. You can also scale it, of course, if you select the whole thing, and you can have it any size you want. Left hand, check. Right hand, same thing. And just move it around so it fits in your hand. Like if you are in T-pose, you have to rotate it, of course, so it fits you. And then let's check the play mode, actually, I guess. To see the toggles. So let's unhide all this stuff. Okay, so you have this menu, the Valentine flower, and then you see you have the usual toggles, your effects, which are the general effects that you can toggle, like cute butterflies, the hand trails, footsteps, which we can't show because the emulator is funny. But like, you're going to emit hearts when your feet touch the collider. Then we have the guardrails, the fog for some Valentine's atmosphere, and some flower petals. And then you can also, because I've added a VB katana, you can also toggle some cool flower tornadoes. Either normal, just the leaves, or with some trails, if you fancy some trails. Oh yeah, and then actually, let's also check the emission and U-shift for these, because these like govern everything, and so you can U-shift everything together, and you can also change the emission from completely black to super giga bright. Depends on which world you're in, of course. So if you have post-processing or not. Let's reset this and toggle this stuff off. Yeah, the emulator is working. Okay, so then we have the bouquet, which I hope is going to work in emulator. You can toggle it on, and then it's going to be on your back where you place it. You can also have it invisible on your back or your shift position if you want to pull it down to like surprise someone. Then you have your desktop controls. Like I said, you can grab it with your hand, and if you open your hand, it's going to get wardrobed. So you can have it in your right hand, in your left hand. You can wardrobe it. These are also worked on. And you can shift it again. And you also have the enable summon button. So if you do a double rocker gesture, it's going to get summoned back into shift position. And it is completely bugged. So super easy. Then let's look at the katana last, I guess. Where's the thing? Hand gestures. No. So you also have a katana, which we placed earlier like this. You can have it anywhere you want, of course. Then you also have the standard desktop controls. Like in game, you can also use your hands to grab it. And it's synced, of course, and all. And then we have the funny Sakura name and petal slash effect. So you can have petals when you move around with your katana. And like I said, you can stack all of these if it still works. You can U-shift them, change the emission, or you want. That's for the Valentine sound. Have another fun.